Hi, I'm Kathy Henry, and I am a licensed clinical social worker in the Indianapolis area, and I am proud to work for Healing Hearts of Indy. Today, what I would like to talk about is responding from our heart versus responding from our hurt. And what often happens when we are wronged by someone, when we've been hurt, when we've been jilted, when we've been slighted, in some way we feel pain because of something that someone else has done. We often have just a natural human response that we want to see justice played out. We want to even the score. We want the other person basically to hurt as much as we do. And like I said, that's a very natural human reaction to feel that way. What I'm talking about today and what I talk about with my clients is that when we go ahead and follow that instinct, a couple of things happen. Number one is we don't really get the satisfaction. It doesn't make our pain go away. It might give us momentary satisfaction to see the other person suffer, but we really then don't feel good about ourselves. And we have to live with whatever we've done to the other person. And in fact, we've lowered ourselves to their level and we've hurt them as much as they've hurt us. And so we're pretty much the same as they are. So what I try to do when people come in and they want that vindictive reaction, they want that justice and evening the score, is I talk to them about how important it is instead to recognize that our response to that hurt is a megaphone from our heart. This tells the world what kind of character that I have. When I respond with vindictiveness and hatefulness, I'm showing that I have hatefulness and vindictiveness in my heart. When I respond instead by understanding or forgiveness or compassion, or I just back away from the person, but I don't take the jabs that I naturally want to take at the other person, then what I am doing is I'm showing that I have some character and that I have a character worthy of being a better human being than really the person that hurt me. And that's what's left then hanging out in the air about me. And when I look at that, at that point we have a decision to make. We have to decide, do I want to be the person who took the last jab and every possible avenue to hurt the other person, or do I want to be the person who just walked away and tried to be the bigger person and tried to overcome it and move on and do whatever instead of getting down in the mud and wrestling with the person. And that's really the question we have to ask ourselves. So we can respond from our hurt and, like I said, kick the other person, lob things into their court or whatever. Generally, all that's going to do is get them to dig a little deeper into their arsenal and lob something back at us. And then we are forced to choose again to respond. And at some point in time, somebody's got to end it. And I guess for me in my life, that's what I've decided is I want it to be me. I don't want to be the one that's lobbing things into the other person's court. I don't want to be the last one to fire, if you will. And so that's, like I said, that's responding from our heart and showing that I have a good heart and that I am a person of integrity and character versus I'm somebody who's willing to get down in the mud and get scrappy with somebody else. And which image do you want to be left with? I guess that's the question I'm asking today. And so I encourage you to think about this the next time you're hurt or in response to some of the hurts that you've had in the past. Are you still maybe throwing bombs, or are you have you let it go and put it behind you and moved on and truly forgiven the other person for what they did? So if you need help with any of this, our staff is ready and willing to help. We work with it all the time, and we would be happy to help you out with whatever problems you're experiencing in your life. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope this has been helpful for you.